Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Start menu here. This is for Windows applications. Go to Settings. Every Windows 7, 10, they do have different startup settings, so they look differently. So you can right click on it, you can go to Settings, you can click on it directly with your left finger, left click on it, go to Settings. I'm going to go to Update and Security. You're going to check for updates. Mine's already done. I've done every update you can possibly do. So there's literally going to be probably, for first time people that have never done it and they have old computers, 5 years they've never done it kind of thing, you're going to have 4 to 10 hours sometimes on updates, depending. So just do them. Just update everything you can. Mine's all done. You're going to see downloads, installs, all that good stuff when you start doing this, okay? So after this is done, you're going to go over to your, you really don't need to do this. This is for gaming only. Like if you want to update the video settings like mine, I'm going to do my graphics driver directly. So I just right click on my NVIDIA settings, go to drivers, check for updates. It'll automatically check for them. I don't need to do it, I've already updated it. So now that we've done the actual just system basic check just to see what's going on with our system, we're going to start actually looking for files to download. So the first thing I'm going to download is, we're going to go to your web browser, Gmail, whatever it is you're using, Google, Firefox, whatever your favorite is. Type in CCleaner, just put enter. So you're going to see CCleaner, CCleaner Professional, try the world's most trusted PC cleaner. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just a user. I'm a long-time user of these programs. They're great. If you want to buy it, it's $20 for all the software included. They take care of you. They send you, give you physical support, email support, phone support, yada yada yada. Recommend it if you do have the money to buy it. Right now we're going to do the free version, just to get people to try it. So here's the website. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put it into my comment section. Okay, so that way, or into my link section. So now, all you have to do, just click on the link, and you'll have this link directly. So we're just going to run it, because if you save it, it's going to save it to your system. I'm going to put yes, because I'm running it as administrator. Because if you save it, it's going to save it to your system, and you're going to have excess files on your system just for no reason. So you can customize it if you want. You can add a desktop shortcuts, add recenter, run CCleaner option at the recycle bin, open CCleaner recycle bin, blah 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 blah. So I'm just going to install it. I'm fine with all those settings, the standard settings. Okay, so now that I don't want to review the release notes, I just want to run CCleaner. I'm just going to click out of this, go to custom clean. I generally click as much as I can. People that are worried, like session, set aside tabs, save form information. I usually don't do any of these save stuff. Auto complete form if you want, save passwords if you want, recent documents if you want. It doesn't hurt to clean your system out from anything. If there's any of these things you don't trust, don't click them. Network passwords, do not click. Windows, DNS, events. I click all these just because I said if you don't, it's fine. Don't do wipe clean space. I heard it's not good for SSDs. I can't confirm that. I'm not a professional on the whole subject. So once I've clicked all those, like I said, don't do any of the save forms, autocomplete stuff. Just leave all that stuff there. I do the advanced stuff just because. You don't have to do the advanced stuff if you don't feel comfortable. Don't do it if you don't like it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just running this as a basic. This is what I do to make my system run faster. So I put do not show this anymore because I just wanted to do it. instead of just popping up every time. So it shouldn't take very long for my system. It could take a very long time for some systems. Microsoft Edge is set up and Windows to launch. Startup remain. I'm going to ignore and continue. I'm running the music in the background. That's why that popped up. So just my system alone, it got rid of a half of a gigabyte. 521 megabytes, yeah. Megabytes, terabytes, I don't know anymore. But anyway, moving on past what megabytes, terabytes, half a terabyte, half a gig. Registry, scan for issues. It's going to automatically go through your entire system. It's going to clean everything out. So this is for free for home use. It's an excellent program. It's free. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not making any money off of them or any of that good stuff. I just use it because it makes my system run better. So it's found all this junk. I'm going to fix selected issues. No. Fix all selected issues. Close. We're done with this program. You can do the health check and stuff like that if you just want to screw around with it and learn more about the program itself, but I'm just doing it basic, what I do monthly. Alright, so now that we got that, I got the link in, I'm going to have the link in the chat. We're going to go to the next. Alright, www.google.com. And we're going to go look up Advanced System Care. You can click on, if I spelled it wrong, just click on there right there. Advanced System Care, IOBIT. Usually I go with IOBIT because you can't really go wrong. It's not perfect. Free download. Oh, no. Not free download. That's for the full version. Free download. I think it might be the same one. I just don't want. They have a free version and then they have a free trial version. So you want the free version. So just be careful for that. I'll make sure I'll try to get the right link into the chat. Like I said, run the program. Run the program. Don't save it because you're just saving more junk to your computer for no reason. So like I said, you can do the custom install just like the last program. You can do create a desktop, append a taskbar, add a screenshot tool, load advanced system care when Windows starts. I turn that one off. And load advanced system care service at Windows startup. I turn that one off as well. No, Windows start the function will not work properly. Do you want to still cancel the option? Yes. Yeah, I don't want anything turning on when my computer starts. I just want to run it when I want to run it. So at this point, I'm going to install it. No, thank you. I don't want any free gifts. If you want it, buy it. Please do. Said all this stuff is free stuff that I've gathered and I've used myself personally for years. This will make your system run faster. Make it run like it's brand new from the beginning. So at this point, you say no thanks. You can check that stuff out if you want. I don't want to learn more online. Finish. So at this point, it's going to load the program itself. So the first time for most users, it's going to take a long time. It's going to gather all the junk that your computer's been holding and sitting in the background forever, right? So mine's going to run a little bit faster because it's only been about a month. So I'm going to scan. It's going to go through and it's compile all the junk and all the garbage in your computer that's not helping, not being helpful. I said it's actually a lot better that I'm doing it because my system is not too far gone when it comes to getting these things done. So you found another 463, so it's already a terabyte, a gigabyte. Why did the music stop? Why is it stopping? There we go. So a good thing it happened while I was in the middle of fixing stuff. So this is going to go through and it's going to search out for startup, privacy traces. It's going to find, it'll tell you what it's getting rid of, junk. If you don't, well, you can skip this one. You can, if you don't like what it's not doing. Invalid shortcuts, driver booster, all this junk that doesn't that I just deleted before I did this video. Registry errors. It already found 9 more registry errors. So it's going to go through and it's going to find the whole shebang. It's going to do everything it's supposed to do. And once this program's done, we're going to go do driver booster. And then hopefully I have some drivers that need to be done, because that way it'll give a full example of how the program works. But if not, I'll try to give a basic example. And this thing's going to go through and it's going to take everything out. It's even going to check your, right now for security holes, it usually gets all the security updates from Windows. So if there's something missing from Windows security update, it will grab it. And like I said, I'll put all the links to these downloads. Oh shit, I didn't put that last one in. Let's put that link in. I'll put that link in. It's going to be at the bottom of this page, I believe, or this one here as well. So put this one in the link. Get ready for that. So it went through, it did the entire system sweep, it cleaned everything out automatically. You're going to select all if it's not already selected, and scan, it'll automatically do everything else. So we're going to do another thing. We're going to go to Toolbox, I believe, and we're going to get Smart Defrag. It's going to download automatically. We're going to install it. So it should have installed it. Install. And there it is. Okay. So now we're done with this program. We're going to click out of it. We're going to go Smart Defrag. Yes. This is a program defragger. It takes all your files, especially if you have old spinning drives. It takes it and it makes everything compile together and quick access kind of stuff. So I do the slow one. It does everything. It goes from your C drive to my D drive to my Windows apps. It does everything. So we're just going to defrag slow. Like I said, most of this stuff that it comes out is going to be a very long wait. It's mine's got 1 minute wait times, right? Like your first time doing this, you could have hours, 6 hours. I've had 8 hours, 9, 10 hour wait times. But once you do it the first time and you start doing it every month, if you do all these programs every single month, and that's why I'm making this video, so you can come back and you can always fast forward, you can always go back through it, and you can see where you made a mistake and just make these simple cleaning techniques every month. So it took a minute, it did everything. Like I said, the first time, you're going to have problems, you're going to have issues. So once I installed it from the toolbox, go to Start Defrag on your desktop, and then just run the slow one. If you want, you can run the faster ones, free space defrags, large file defrags, but I do the slow one. I want to get everything as fast as possible. Okay, going down to the next one. So now we need to get dang it. So now we need to get driver booster. So go back to Google, driver booster. And I gotta drop a link to Advanced System here. So now we're gonna do IObit. Like I said, usually I trust IObit downloads. I've usually haven't had a lot of bad luck with them. Get ready for the little ads. They always pop up. Free download. Free, I use Windows, so free download for Windows. Said I always run the program because it doesn't save it. It just runs it and then gets rid of it. That way you're not saving it to your computer. You're going to run it as an administrator, yes. You can get out of here and going to save this website for the video. So that way it's the exact same one that I used. That way nobody's confused. Nobody's wondering where the video is, why, whatnot. So we're going to do custom install just for video, just for the video. Create and desktop icon and pin icon to taskbar. That's not really a lot of options, so I'm just going to install it. There's nothing to change. No thanks. I don't want your free stuff. If you want it, get it. If you don't, don't.
Looking for the best music for your videos? Then you should check out Artlist.
I'm looking for the best videos that don't have ads in the middle of them. But it's okay. Okay. I was in the middle of the video too. It's 22 minutes into the video that I was already having, audio problems with. So no thanks. Learn more online. I don't want to learn more. I just want to scan. So right now it's 13 days ago I did my last scan. It's going to automatically look. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit. Okay, so hooray, Driver Booster Free has updated all your update drivers for you. So normally if you do, if this is your first time running this program, you're going to see all these things going to say out of date, 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 right? There's usually a little bar up here that says update all. You're going to update all. It's going to do a backup automatically for you. It's going to install all these programs for you. It'll automatically install it, and once it installs these programs, and it says reboot computer, once it's completely done, reboot the computer, and you're done with this program. This program actually goes through and searches your entire system. It will upgrade all your software to a certain date. I don't know what the program does because it's free. If you buy the full version, I don't know exactly how much more access you get, but at least it's a lot better than what you have now, which is 0. So if you update all this stuff, the computer will run faster and more efficient. This is the software that tells your hardware what to do, and in most cases it needs to be updated. So that's Driver Booster. So we did CCleaner, we did Advanced System Care, we did Driver Booster, and we did Smart Defrag. So Defrag comes with Advanced System Care. Once you run, so here's your checklist, guys. So you're going to do at the very end, you're going to do settings. You're going to update your Windows software first. You're going to get your system up to its full potential as far as information, right? Once that's done, you're going to do you're going to do Driver Booster second. I would recommend doing Driver Booster second, and then doing CCleaner, and then doing Advanced System Care. Advanced System Care, whatever number it is, 7654 at the time. CCleaner, Advanced System Care, Driver Booster, and then Defrag. And then once you run the defrag, I usually run the defrag at the end of all the cleaning, which just makes things easier and makes the whole system work better at the end. Hopefully all this stuff helps you guys. And thanks for watching. Bye.